certified personal trainer for those of you who do not know me or are not familiar with me. So I posted a post on Instagram the other day, and this is exactly what I was feeling. And what inspired me to do the post was not only, can I relate or empathize, but I was watching Divorce Court, and I watch it just for therapy, relationship therapy, and advice or counseling. And also, it's funny, it makes me laugh and it's therapeutic. So, anywho, I was watching Divorce Court and I seen a young lady on there who had been married and she had 3 or 4 children. And, the judge asked her, she said, "Well, are you working?" So she said, "Well, I was working, but I'm no longer employed." And the judge said, "Well, why is that?" So she said, "Well, I quit my job because I have been holding down the fort all of this time. And, it's time for my husband to step up to the plate and do what he has to do as a man." Well, you know, realistically, we all know that this makes absolutely no sense. But we tend to do things such as and behave in ways that don't make any sense. It's not logical. It's not rational. And the reason that I say that is because she quit her job because of what someone was not doing for her or was not adding or contributing to the family. No. Never change or allow someone else's actions to dictate your decisions or the goals that you're going to reach. Never. You have to sorry, mom life. You have to know when to cut the cord, when to walk away, because you can get wrapped up into things and you'll get lost in it. Be thankful for those closed doors. Be thankful for those signs when someone is not stepping in or. I remember during a particular part of my relationship where I was just miserable and I was unhappy. I was dealing with a lot of issues with my partner, and I was in the dark about these issues. So the moment that I had to face them, I was confused and I was angry. And normally, I handle pressure very well. And when it came to a situation with someone I felt that I was in love with, someone that I was close with, I was very hurt. And I started to feel emotions of vengeance. I started to not think like myself. I wasn't feeling like Paris. And I know I don't have a heart as far as revenge and this and that. And the emotions I was feeling in, I was like, well, it's time to cut our ways, because at this point I'm just always moody. I don't feel like myself. I'm starting to behave not like myself. And, other people could see it. My children could feel it. And it just wasn't healthy. And along with my moods became, it just seemed like I had a behavior disorder, because one person, wasn't treating me like I felt I needed to be treated, wasn't benefiting or adding any value to my lifestyle and my future plans. And I needed to move on, and I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to do it. And what had happened was I started to become slack. I was like, well, since this isn't working out, I'm just not going to go to work today. And then not going to work led to free time and drinking. And then drinking led to, recovery, which is sleeping and not getting things done, productivity, and it's a cycle. And that's what the judge wanted her to see. Don't start a cycle because your husband is lacking and he's not contributing, or he just doesn't want to be a man. He's a bum, he's a bum. And I refused to change who I was. I'm a hard worker, I'm a go-getter, I'm driven, I'm ambitious. I love to travel, I like to have fun. And I got to the point where my friends didn't want to be around me. They wasn't inviting me places, and I would always have to catch the main events online, and it was no fun. It was no fun. I was no fun. So I mean, the message is there. You might have, it might be your bestie, it might not be your husband, it might be your sister, somebody. I know someone. Every time I go on her timeline, every time I see her post, she's always like, oh, I hate being at work, I hate, it's a Debbie Downer. My thing is, you have to work. Don't ruin your own day with negative thoughts. Don't ruin because you not wanting to go to work leads to something else. And be productive. As adults, there's a lot of things that we don't want to do. There's a lot of things I want to do and I don't have time to do because I made a life in which I have to sacrifice, and I have to contribute to other areas such as my children and my relationship and my career. So stay focused. If you have someone in your life who is like that, get rid of them. It's a closed door for a reason. People have expiration dates, whether it be a divorce, whether it be your best friend, whether it be anyone. Don't be afraid to say goodbye, put a period on that relationship, friendship, whatever. If you're going nowhere fast, whether it be your job, you've been on a job for 15, 20 years and you haven't even been promoted. You haven't even gotten more than a $2 raise. I mean, it's time to go. Know when to walk away. Be thankful for those doors. Be thankful for those no's. Learn that rejection is great. Learn to embrace that rejection, because there's a bigger blessing at the end of the day. There's a beautiful rainbow at the end of the road. Be thankful. Be thankful. Work out, get fit, stay healthy. I'm going to be adding some recipes shortly. 5-minute, 10-minute recipes. I can't wait. You guys are going to be super stoked. I've been getting so many DMs, so many emails about nutrition. So because I do a lot of workout videos, I will do my best to try and add as many recipes and share my meals as I go. So guys, thank you for being patient with me. Sorry about my looks. I'm just got finished a workout, so I'm working on my camera views and the lighting, blah, blah, blah. Don't blame me. I'm out.